Tampa, a beautiful city in Florida, normally known as the Sunshine State, was not so sunny 10 years ago on the night of a horrible murder. Spencer Jack was a troubled kid who had just turned 18. In fact, it was the night of his birthday party. His mother, who he didn't have a good relationship with, had planned him a surprise birthday party, but Spencer didn't enjoy it. Here are some text messages between the two, arguing over the birthday party. Their argument quickly escalated into more personal matters as Spencer got more angry.
So it was the night of the party. We were just talking in his room.
You literally don't understand me. I thought of all people you would.
He was so upset because his mom was gonna have friends over in his room, and he didn't want that. And he always talks about how much he was angry at his mom, and she didn't understand him, and he wished he was with his dad.
You're so ungrateful. Literally, your mom is so nice to you. She made this whole party for you, and all you do is talk bad about her. You don't understand. You don't live with her. You don't know anything about me. You know what? Just leave. I don't need you here anymore. Just go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I've had enough. Fine.
This argument was one of the final things to finally push Spencer over the edge.
Spencer was, well, interesting. He was different from everyone else, at least. I think he developed some sort of anger issues since Papa left. It was painful for the both of us, really. And he would always get angry at Mama for some odd reasons, like small things. The smallest things. It was 10 years ago from now, but I remember the night when I found Mama quite clearly. I was just going down to get some water, and I heard this noise going down the kitchen. I ran down to it to see what was going on, and there she was. Just Mama on the floor, covered in blood. I never suspected my brother, but I don't know. I never thought he would go that far.
You gotta help me! Mama! My mama!
As the investigation began, investigators matched the blood type that was found at the crime scene to Spencer's mother. However, there were other pieces of evidence that led to a strange suspect. A strand of black hair was found near the body, and when investigators checked Spencer's room, they found it had matched his hair found on his pillow. This was done through DNA testing, since miraculously, the follicle of both hairs were intact. This allowed forensic investigators to extract DNA and match it to Spencer and the crime scene. Along with this, writing samples were taken to match the strange notes written in his notebook to Spencer. The last piece of evidence that pushed detectives over the edge was a fingerprint on the knife. Spencer had gotten in trouble with the law once before for shoplifting, so his print was already on record. They were a perfect match. His sloppy job of covering up led to his arrest.
Hi, do you have a Spencer Jack in this class?
He's right there.
Are you Spencer Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming with me.
No, get off me.
Hey!
Come back here.
Wait, what's going on?
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to attorney. If you cannot afford one, won't be appointed to you. Stop! Get down! Get up. Get up. Get up.
Okay, I'm up.
Do you understand these rights I just told you?
Yes, I understand.
Okay,
Give me up. Get off me. You can't touch me.
yes.
Oh my god.
After his arrest, Spencer was taken in to be interrogated.
Good morning. I heard you like Cheez-Its.
I don't want them.
Okay. Well, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
I'm asking you. You know what? I'm doing good. Yeah. Have you seen your sister?
No, I haven't.
What do you think she was feeling about all this?
I don't know, sad maybe?
And how are you feeling?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Can you tell me the night of your birthday party?
My mom had a couple people over and there was a party for me and my friend came over and I don't know.
Did you enjoy your birthday party?
Yeah,
Was it fun
for my mom,
for your mom? So you didn't have fun.
I said I had fun. I did have fun.
Okay.
So I think for this kind of case, it's important to look at their past. Spencer was a very troubled child. He went through a lot as a kid, his parents were divorced, and I know a lot of children, there's no excuse for his actions. There are a lot of children whose parents have been divorced, but for some it can really take a toll on them.
And so your mom, yeah? What's your relationship with her?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know? So, why did you murder your mom?
What? I would never do that.
Okay, well, we found her dead on the floor out in the kitchen.
And I remember, I'm the one who called the cops. Remember?
That doesn't mean you didn't murder her.
What do you have on me in the first place? I don't understand.
Well, I should. We have this book and this notebook. Do you recognize these?
Yeah, those are mine. Who was in my room?
What do you mean, who's in your room?
That's my room. There's literally a sign that says my room. Why was anyone in
Well,
here?
we had a warrant to search your room because of the murder. What is this about?
I just like that page.
You underlined divorce. Can you explain to me?
My parents got a divorce. I don't know. I just like that word.
As most know that are in his life, he loved his dad. No matter how much of an abusive person he was drawn to his dad, which in itself led to some problems. He could take after his actions, he could, draw influence from him since he looks up to him so much, which could have led to the hatred for his mom that his dad shared.
How were you feeling when they got a divorce?
When I got a divorce, I was like younger. I don't know.
So where's your dad in your relationship?
I don't like talking about my dad.
Is he in your life?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, what's all the scribbles skedaddle?
My friend and I were we're just messing around.
No one understands.
Yeah, we have a band.
So your band is no one understands. Do you think this is funny?
No.
So why are you laughing? Your mom, do you understand your mom is dead? Your mother, the one who gave birth to you.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know what happened.
So why are you laughing? This is a serious matter. You have to help me figure this out.
I don't know. I don't know why you're asking me. This is literally my band. And
Because you were in the house the night she was.
and
when
so
she
was
got
my sister.
murdered.
My sister was there too. I don't think you guys are interrogating her.
Okay, but we are. This isn't about your sister. This is about you. Don't worry about her.
It's about my mom. It's not about me. It's never about me. It's always about my mom. All the time.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. Ask her. Oh wait, you can't. She's dead.
And how does that make you feel that she's dead?
I'm sad about it.
Then what's your face expression? It's like, what is that telling me?
I don't know. What do you think it's telling you?
You know, when we saw your sister, she was crying. She was hysterical. And you're over here like nothing, like you're just chilling, like it's a school assignment.
Okay, well, I was in school earlier. I got pulled out, and I'm here now talking to you. I don't even know who you are.
Because your mom just got murdered. Why aren't you upset? I feel like you're
am.
hiding something.
I'm not.
But you really need to explain to me what's going on with the sad quotes on your books and your notebooks. We went through your room, and there's all these sad quotes on your wall. Please explain it to me. You know what? We went through your mom's phone. We saw all these text messages saying that you hate her, being disrespectful to her about the party. And then she's murdered that night.
I'm leaving. This is ridiculous. I have nothing.
Okay, I need you to sit down. What? The reason why she said we found so much evidence of you.
Oh my God.
Tell me now. You're not.
Okay, fine, I did it!
You need to come with me now. Put your hands behind your back.
Spencer Jack is now spending life in prison for first-degree murder.